Hey, good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. This is kind of a special FYI slash update because we've got some info to share with you, and who better to share it with you and me than Mike Chavalino. Good morning.
Hello, Andrea. How are you? It's great to be on camera with you again.
Yes, it is. It's fun. It's always fun to be with you, my radio co-host. And we'll have to mention that as well. So, in case anyone doesn't know, Mike is the executive director of SCAN, and you know that we are conveniently located in the basement of Monmouth Mall.
Right.
But there's some changes. There's some changes at the mall. If you've driven by, you kind of can't miss it, right? It's a pretty amazing sight to see, isn't it, Mike?
So it's kind of like, as it's been described to us by the folks at Kushner, a little bit of a war zone, and it kind of resembles that. The former properties at Lord and Taylor and J.C. Penney are now bulldozed to the ground. If you stand on the east side of the Monmouth Mall, you can see all the way through to the west side of Monmouth
Yes.
Mall, which is something new and different. And so that has created some changes for us here at SCAN. And among them is that during the first quarter of 2025, we will be losing the community room, which is across the hall from us. Down here in the basement. And so we've had to make some changes to our programming in order to pivot from using that space.
So if you've ever been to Scan, if you've been to our lunch and learns, if you've been to any event, you know that we're talking about we've got two big rooms across the hall from our main office. One of them is really it's a big auditorium. It's got a
Yeah.
stage. That's where we do all of our lunch and learns. And the room that's adjacent on the other side of the curtains, that's what we call the community room. In that room, we have art classes, we have smaller events. But the point is, we use these rooms every single week, and losing access to them is, it's definitely disconcerting. And as Mike said, we had to make some big changes in our programming to accommodate. But the real issue for us comes when we have a lunch and learn where we easily have 50, 60, 70 people out there. We cannot add all of those into our existing space. So we had to make a big change on that one. And Mike, why don't you share the big news? I wish I had
So
a drum roll.
I will. And so fortunately for us, we found a fantastic partner in St. George Greek Orthodox Church on West Park Avenue in Ocean Township. They're literally 3 miles from the agency. So it's a quick shot right down Route 35, make a right on West Park Avenue. And the facility there is absolutely beautiful, folks, if you haven't been there. First of all, there's no stairs, so getting in and out is super easy.
All
Uh,
one level. Yeah.
all one level. The room is bright and large, and they're going to be lovely hosts for us for our Lunch and Learn events and our Senior Expo and Fashion Show, which will be later this year as well.
Right. So, a big shout out to St. George because really you came through for us. And I do love the fact that no one will have to contend with stairs or an elevator. You literally park and you can walk right in, or someone can drop you off and you can walk right in. I think even for our vendors who participate in the events, you're going to be happy too because again, no stairs, no elevator. The
No
room is
crosswalk.
beautiful. That they use this room. It's their like venue for weddings and huge events, and they're taking very good care of us, and we are very appreciative. I think you all are going to find it to be a major upgrade.
Yeah, you will, from every perspective.
Yeah.
And I do expect that the Senior Expo and Fashion Show, where we're going to have probably upwards of 40 vendors this year, is going to be really something in that space because, as Andrea said, the accessibility, the brightness of the room, and be a little bit more of an intimate setting, I think, for the models who will be doing the fashion show part of it because the chairs will be right against the stage. So I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be Friday, May 9th, 2025. More details to follow on that. And you can check our website at scandj.org for
Right,
updates.
because all of the info on that is going to be on the website. Again, February 13th is our first lunch and learn, and in our class listing and everywhere else, it probably says, at Monmouth Mall. But of course, all of that was done way before we made this arrangement with Saint George Greek Orthodox Church. Man, that's a mouthful.
Before they decided to fill our community room in with sand.
Yeah, or whatever they're filling it in with, but we can't use it. But again, I think this is a huge upgrade for us, and I feel very fortunate and grateful to the folks at St. George Church
Yes.
for allowing us to be there. Our Ocean County venue, St. Andrew United Methodist Church, that's absolutely still fine. Again, this is only affecting anything that would happen at Monmouth Mall. And so all of our lunch and learns this year and going forward for a while, going to be at St. George in Ocean Township. It's right at the entrance of West Park Avenue and Route 18. Super easy to find. You
Very
can't miss it.
convenient.
Tons of parking. Again, such a beautiful, beautiful place.
No,
So
it's a
the
home
first,
run for us, and I think for our members, they're
yeah.
going to really enjoy the experience.
First one is February 13th. You know, keep your eye on our e-blast, keep looking at our website. We'll keep everyone updated. And I'm excited to be there. You know what? It's something new, it's something different, and gives us a kind of a fresh start in the community. And we're
Agreed.
hoping we'll get people from the church to
Right.
join us as well, right?
Expose more eyeballs and folks to the SCAN programming classes and workshops. So we're thrilled about that and thrilled about our partnership with them. And one other thing I wanted to mention, Andrea, is coming up very soon is SCAN's 36th annual Leaders of Distinction Luncheon. That will be held again, folks. This is all on the website, but it's going to be Tuesday, March 11th, 2025 at the fabulous Eagle Oaks Golf and Country Club. We've got a wonderful slate of honorees this year. All that info is on the website, but among them, I will say is Mr. James Vaccaro, who's the chair, president, and CEO of Manasquan Bank. So we're thrilled to honor him. We're honoring one of our founders as he retires from New Jersey Natural Gas, who has been instrumental as founding this agency and the chief flag bearer for it for
Yes.
nearly 3 decades. And that's Tom Hayes of New Jersey Natural Gas, and then a whole host of other honorees. So that's going to be a wonderful day. Ticket sponsorship and ad journal information is all on our website, and we hope to see you there.
You know, Mike, I just want to mention one other thing. The changes that we're talking about with the lunch and learn that we're going to St. George, none of this filling in the room across the hall, none of this is affecting our regular classes at SCAN.
Great point.
Everything is still in we are still in the basement of Monmouth Mall. We are still there. And if you have any questions, of course, give us a call. Make sure you're a part of our e-blast. Make sure we have your email, because that way you'll be informed should anything go awry with our plans, or if the mall makes a sudden change. This is our easiest way of letting you all know. All right?
And you can sign up for that right online as well. And to
Yes.
Andrea's point, yesterday we had a robust first day as classes kicked off. So if you haven't signed up yet, you still can. But beginner Italian, beginning tap dancing was alive yesterday, karaoke, Broadway dance. So we had a full house. So come on down and join us and try out one of our classes.
SCAN is alive and well, and we plan on staying that way. Right?
Yes, here's to that.
So yes, you know what? To SCAN. So, my guest today, my special guest, Mike Chavalino, Executive Director of SCAN, and me, here I am, I'm still here, Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on SCAN FYI with our regular programming, but this was important info and we wanted to share it with you, right?
Thank you, Andrea. Thanks for having me on today. It's a pleasure always to be on SCAN FYI. And folks, we look forward to seeing you down here at SCAN real soon.
Hey, remember out there, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr, and we'll see you next time on SCAN FYI. Bye, everyone.